The spoiled young lady deliberately jabbed the tip of her lit incense stick at the woman's arm while paying homage to the ancestors. But in the blink of an eye, an invisible force threw her flying backward. Right after that, the young lady's arm started turning into an ice sculpture at a visible speed. Even the 7 spirit lamps burning before the ancestral tablets crashed to the ground, all under the woman's control. Only then did the young lady realize she'd messed with someone she shouldn't have. As it turned out, the woman was a goddess from heaven. 3 years earlier, the Yi family had incurred divine wrath because their ancestors had hunted and killed the sacred mountain protecting boar. Ever since then, every newborn in the Yi family had been born with a pig's head and a human body. Desperate, the family had begged the woman for help. Taking pity on his reputation as a kind and charitable man, the woman agreed to shield the Yi family from the divine punishment for 3 years, but the cost was a deduction from the family head's lifespan. She then drew a line with her wheelchair, making a 3-year pact with the Yi family. If she ever set foot on the ground, the divine punishment would befall them instantly. From that day on, the Yi family was blessed with a steady stream of newborns. Even the 80-year-old lady Yi regained her youthful looks. But the young granddaughter thought the woman was nothing but a fraud, and she planned to drive her away during the ancestor-worshipping ceremony. Little did she know she'd bring the curse back on herself. Yet the granddaughter felt no remorse at all. She claimed that the falling of the 7 star lamps was a sign that their ancestors had seen through the woman's trickery and were hinting to the younger generation to kick her out. The daughter-in-law chimed in, accusing the woman of freeloading off the Yi family all day long, contributing nothing while injuring her daughter. Upon hearing this, the old lady began to waver, though she still hesitated to make a decision. Seizing the chance, the granddaughter demanded that the woman kneel before the elders as part of the ancestral rites. The woman shot back at once, calling the old lady by her given name. "Do you think you're worthy of receiving my kneel?" The old lady was livid. No one had ever dared to address her so disrespectfully. The granddaughter jumped at the opportunity to reprimand the woman for being rude and disrespectful to her elders. The daughter-in-law even sneered, calling the woman a good-for-nothing beggar and saying that being allowed to kneel at the ceremony was already the greatest honor she could ask for. But with just one icy command, slap her. The daughter-in-law was forced to raise her hand and slap her own daughter hard across the face. Witnessing this scene, the old lady flew into a rage. "We've fed and clothed you well for 3 whole years, she snarled. "Who would have thought you'd be so arrogant and overbearing?" With that, she ordered her servants to drag the woman out of her wheelchair and make her kneel before the ancestral tablets to apologize publicly. At that moment, the woman finally lost her patience. She lifted one foot and stepped firmly onto the ground. In an instant, violent gales and torrential rains swept through the courtyard, and her wheelchair vanished without a trace. Every single member of the Yi family was struck by the divine punishment, their faces twisting into pig snouts right before their eyes.